All right, hey guys, what's going on? This is HobFoote. Welcome. We are back with another recording, not a stream. I've been sick this last week, so just in case I suddenly die again, I'm not streaming this. We're just recording this, so I don't think there's any of you that look for this out on Mixer, but you should. Mixer.com/HobFoote, HobFoote. But anyway. Yeah, so I'm not live streaming this because you never know when I might die. So I might have to stop or pause the recording or something like that. So we're just gonna straight record this. For those of you that remember, because I didn't until just a few seconds ago, so this is take two. We tried to load in after Kaer Morhen. We left off where we were burning Leo's body and setting off our separate directions into the new world. We have finished doing that, and we got to some town with some demon helldog things, and then it didn't load for us, and we pretty much called it quits with that. So what we're doing is we're going back, and I tested it, and we can load back in where it wouldn't load before, so we're going to do that again. But I'm going to skip through everything that you guys have already seen, which would have been from the last video. Again, if you haven't seen it, you should go back and watch the previous video. I might be biased, but I highly recommend that. But if you want to know what's going on, start there. Lost my train of thought. Shocker. But we just left Leo, we burned him, and we're each going out our own separate ways into the world to see if we can track down this Professor John Lennon guy and his sorcerer guy, Olga, or, you know, whoever he was. He looked like a biffy Russian boy. Stereotypical, yes. He kind of looked like a circus freak because he had like the weird face leather and the piercings and but anyway, getting off track. So we're going to jump in there. I'm going to skip the first scene, and even though it's going to be a repeat, just to set the mood, I'm going to watch. We're going to watch the scene with the dogs again, where it starts off with the lady and her dog and their son and all that good stuff. So just so everybody knows where we're going on, I've talked too long already about this, so let's just load this up and get to it. Yeah. Loading screen. So nothing's changed, still a loading screen. All right, here we are. We're having our funeral service for Leo, who wasn't quite a witcher, but was a witcher somehow. There we go, setting the fire. So we're going to skip this. Sorry, guys. Again, if you recall from the last video, it's literally just them saying, we're going our separate ways. And now we're in Vizima, which I suppose is... I'm going to have to go back and watch the last video I did, because I don't remember this. It's a problem about recording left thoughts and less often.
Far now. We'll be there soon.
Sorry, guys.
We'll fetch you warm milk and honey. You'd like that.
Why is that always the solution to everything?
Thank you, Caroline.
Warm milk and some honey.
Where do those
It's the
dogs
promised land, eh?
Dogs?
Not dogs. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, it's pretty gross. He's still twitching.
Do exactly as I say. This is important.
That's important, right?
Run to the end as fast as you can, and don't look back. Understand?
Run!
Hell dogs, oh no! Run! Oh! They look like something out of Fallout.
What the hell? Shut the gate, quickly! The beast is attacking! Sound the alarm!
Love the music for this section. Man, that's a slow old lady. Oh no! See ya. Caroline's dead. I presume, anyway. And here's where we didn't see before.
Telly must have sent you. There's a woman outside. The dogs
Game couldn't handle a redhead.
Help! No!
Don't open the gate! The beasts will enter! These dogs are deadly. You people are monsters! Stand aside! I'll save them myself!
Stop.
Yeah, who's that
Don't go
guy?
out there alone.
Damn you! We're all going to die!
Okay. Oh. With monsters and men, must kill the beasts that attack the woman and child. And here we have Barguests. Barhests? Barfests. That GH is a real tricky son of a bitch. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to attack... Not him. Guess I'm gonna attack that thing. Cause, got that poor old country girl right there. We don't want her to die. Boy. We have to set our... Oh my god, look at that. Holy crap. You see that thing? Medallion. Medallion vibrates, signaling lurking monsters or sources of magic nearby. Current mode, detecting monsters. Okay, I did forget that was a thing. We haven't gone over that yet in this game so far. But that is technically a thing. I don't know that I've ever... See, usually when this thing goes off, I don't know that I've ever seen it go off, honestly. Because you're usually in the middle of something, you know, like out here in this area. And so, like, this is your frame of view, and, like, this stuff, like, right here, you know, it's where it is because it's out of your view of vision. Ooh, oh, God, what's happening? But, yeah. So, anyway. Yeah, it's a lot harder to do that with the joystick. Anyway, we're going to attack this guy, but we need to figure out... I think we want to be quick. Oh, pull your weapon out. What are you doing? Oh my god. Now we want group. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Has it been long enough that I'm suddenly dumb? I don't know what I'm doing. It seems likely. Okay. So I guess I have to pull my weapon out? Oh, oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Everybody's dead now, but... Oh, I guess I killed them all.
Magic, surely.
Whoops. That kind of effed up, guys. Ooh, that one's orange.
Look. The time of the sword and axe approaches.
What the fuck?
The time of the white frost and white light.
And White Wolf?
The time of madness and disdain. Tedirat, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with the new sun. Reborn of elder blood, of hen Iker, of a planted seed. A seed that will not sprout but burst into flames.
I don't know how you grow anything with flames.
The old
like
elven
that.
prophecy of Itlena. I hope he's all right.
Oh, you just know that, do you?
He saved us from the beast.
Yes, seems so. Oh, I do hope he's not hurt. I'll need to find someone to take care of him. He should
Completely made up fantasy land.
stay at the inn in the
Regular
meantime.
sign for a healer.
I
On
ran
her
into
skirt.
wild dogs on my way here, but they were nothing like these, and I don't mean just the green fur. Know anything about them?
They've been terrorizing the village for some time. Every few days, a villager is killed. The pack is led by a large hound, perhaps a wolf. People call it the Beast.
Someone might pay to have the beast slain.
What brings you here?
I'm seeking men who wear the sign of the salamander. Seen anyone like that in the area?
Shh, not so loud. There was someone, but the peasants grow silent at the mere mention of him. The Reverend might know more.
Oh,
I
Reverend.
may also want to ask him about the Beast.
I'll do
That'll be
that.
good.
Did you want to ask
Holy
him
Man will
something?
definitely answer my questions. Oh man, what did we talk about with I think I'm just going to find out stuff about this world because it's so interesting and in depth and everything. I'm pretty sure that's what I said before. It's been a while, and I have been very sick, so it's all a fever dream, literally. Let's just, I think what I said was that we'll just find out as much as we can about this world. So instead of, for our KOTOR playthroughs, we chaosed our way through everything, and we didn't always find out everything, which is an interesting approach, but I kind of want to know more for this game. So I think when it comes down to specific, definitely with leveling and with specific either or kind of things, we had a couple of those already. Anyway, what we can do is we'll roll a die 4 and see which one of these we're going to ask about first, because I guess why not? Might as well. That's a 1, so been a long time. See, I usually repeat this stuff, but usually Geralt says this stuff word for word. Let's see if he does that.
It's been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them?
I think they're a group of bandits who terrify the locals. Yesterday, they returned a boy they'd whipped with a lamia.
A lamia?
A mayhen crop with small barbs and hooks.
It's a mayhen crop.
Skin and flesh with each strike. Most civilized countries have banned them. The boy was delirious. Muttered something about a ransom and the Reverend. Sadly, he grew feverish, and he died that night.
Thanks. I may stay longer than I planned.
Why the interest in Salamandra?
Oh, I can't even lift my mouse above these. Let's roll a die 4. Let's see, do we trust her or do we not? That is a 3. We roll odds and evens when we do this, in case you're not familiar with this. And we rolled an odd, so we're going to pick our odd number.
They killed someone I was fond of and stole something of mine.
I wouldn't want to be them.
Let's just go right down the list. So get difficult to start. Well, no, let's just roll a die 6. 1 to 2 is a 2, 3 to 4 is a 3, and 5 to 6 is a 4. 3 to 4 is a 3.
What brings you to this village?
I'm traveling to St. Libioda's hospital in Vizima to help fight the Catriona.
Vizima!
When are you leaving?
Once I've helped the victims of the dog attacks, I guess. I can't abandon them. It'll delay me, but some are certain to die without my aid.
Like that boy, just like, you see him, just like, we're ignoring this boy over here who's just like straight up dying. Oh man, he must have got what I had this past week. So do we know each other? I'm just gonna...
It's me, Shawnee. Don't you recognize me? Whatever happened to you? I heard you died during a massacre in Rivia.
Unfortunately,
Massacre in Rivia. Okay.
I recall the last few weeks, nothing
Know
more.
anything about that?
I'm afraid I can't help. Medicine's a fledgling science here in the north. I can say that your memory might come back on its own.
It's not that
I
bad.
wonder if it ever does.
I'm actually getting used to it.
I hate to admit it, but sorcerers are somewhat more effective at this than we are. Maybe one of them could help.
Yeah, I think one tried. Didn't work. Another supposedly redhead. Was she redhead in this? I don't think she was. She doesn't become a redhead until 3. So what are this?
So what'll become of Alvin?
Can we find the rest of his chipmunks?
I'll look after him for now.
Look at
The
him!
villager will take
You
him in.
see him?
He seems
Oh my
clever
god.
enough. Surely someone will want him.
Did you want to ask me something?
Nope. We're good. We'll speak later. Okay. So, clearly, I done messed up. Because lots of people are dead, and I didn't want them to be. But the one thing I love about the Witcher games is we got all the corpses. Look at that. Oh, we're gonna get all the remains. What is this? Ectoplasm. Interesting. That's usually like a top-level alchemy ingredient or magic ingredient or something. So we've got hydragenum, not hydranium, or hydrangea, or whatever that flower is, and albedo, which is not libido. And a Barghest skull. We can just get their straight skull. It's valuable, apparently. Some merchants will gladly purchase it. Alright, not sure why, but okay. What about you? Nope, can't loot your corpse. See, they've got the same problem here as in space. Beast fangs. contains vitriol. Oh, nice. Look at that. It's got the little dot. And I don't know that I remember that before. Little colored dots in the corner to indicate what kind of ingredients they are. Alright, more of the same stuffs. Guess those must have been the dogs then. And not the peeps. Remains of this guy. Some orange. Yep. And doesn't look like there's anything else. Homegirl have a corpse? No. Gate. Oh, corpse on the other side. Is that a lady's corpse? Like right there on the other? Oh, man. It's gruesome. So we got some mercenaries. We got travelers. Barrels. Fireplaces. Alright, let's pull open our journal and see just what's going on. So we've still got our overall quest of finding out these salamander people and tracking down evil Professor Lennon. But we're getting some other stuff too here. So Witcher secrets. Earning the villagers' trust is the first thing we've got to do. I was lucky enough to track down a man who wears a salamander-shaped brooch in a settlement outside Vizima. So that must have happened in between and wasn't shown. A little backstory for us. The locals may know something about the organization. I must win their trust to learn where I can find the members of Salamandra. I should talk to the most prominent people in the community. Okay. So probably want to talk to the Reverend, any healers, merchants, bartenders are probably usually a good thing. Let's see, the Salamander's Tale is a new one. Salamandra. As the leader of the local community, the Reverend may know something about the man with the salamander brooch. Brooch? I don't know. I should see him as soon as possible. Should speak with the Reverend. And of monsters and men. The Good Shepherd. When the beast attacked, the boy was terrified. He went into a magical trance and uttered a prophecy. It seems the outskirts have mysteries of their own. To fathom them, apparently I should see the Reverend. So I have to get to the Reverend first of all, but then I want to also talk to other prominent people. And this is one we had before, which basically finding out more of this mysterious Berengar, who's apparently a witcher, but nobody ever sees him. Let's see, I'm sure we've got more characters. Alvin, he's new. A boy named Alvin managed to escape the Barghest attack, which cost his foster mother her life. Oh, just a foster mother, huh? As a result of the shock, he started to divine the future and uttered the prophecy of Ithaline. I suppose Alvin is a source. He has magical powers he cannot control. Now a source, I don't know if they've really explained what a source is yet in this, but we can infer from mainly, because I don't remember them bringing this up in Witcher 3, but in the Netflix show, the source is, maybe they do go over this in here, where magic comes from, and the people that can wield it are called a source. Now we've got Shani. She's new. Soon after I arrived in the outskirts, I met Shani, an acquaintance from a long time ago in quite dramatic circumstances. Shani is completely devoted to medicine, her passion, and she had plenty to do in the outskirts, so there was no time for small talk. I got the impression that this sensible, intelligent girl likes me a lot. Well, of course. We know something about Triss now, I guess. Let's see. Administered natural healing potions. Yeah, we read that before. Triss Marigold is my friend. She saw me die, and my return to the world of the living surprised her. I wonder if that's what really happened, whether he really died. Triss is a sorceress, one of the most influential and talented of her kind. Interesting. She has numerous powerful friends, and she knows the Kaermoran Witchers. She's one of the few people who know their way to the fortress. I have a feeling Triss likes me a lot. After Leo's funeral, the sorceress teleported to Vizima. She decided to use her extensive contacts, and search for information on Salamandra. Just promise to find me as soon as I arrive in Vizima. And that looks like everything. Alright, we got some stuff on the laboratory. My laboratory. Famous Witcher laboratory holds the most closely guarded secrets of the cast, mutagenic plants, hallucinogenic mushrooms, and natural stimulants and potion ingredients. It's here that young apprentices were subjected to the incredibly painful trial of the grasses, which only a few survived, gaining superhuman abilities in return. I don't like his face there like that. It's freaking me out. Temeria, Temeria. I guess that's where we're at. Temeria's population is not exclusively human. Interesting. I think this is our first clue. No, I think we talked about elves earlier in this somewhere. It also includes dwarves, elves, gnomes, haven't run into them, and dryads. Seen some of those in the Netflix series. After the devastating war with Nilfgaard, many areas are haunted by monsters, which have hitherto not constituted a serious threat, while the realm's roads are made unsafe by outlaws and common bandits. As a result, the Witcher profession is once again in demand, though people continue to treat Witchers with caution and disdain, often calling them mutants and freaks. Okay, Kingdom of Temeria has silver lilies on a black background as its emblem. This powerful country has gained ever more influence in recent years under the wise rule of King Foltest. Across the Pontar River, the kingdom borders Redania. They've got such, like, majestic names. Anyway, maybe it's just the EA on the end. To the south and east, it is hemmed in by mountain ranges, including Mahakam, which I only know because I've played Witcher 3. It makes a frequent Mahakam. I always thought they were saying mahogany. The mainstay of dwarves and gnomes, past which lie the lands of Lyria and Adrian. The capital of Temeria is Vizima, lying on the shore of Lake Vizima. Right, that seems reasonable. The second largest city is Maribor. Temeria mints its own coin, the Orin. The most widespread religions are the cult of Melitele, again, only because I've gotten far enough to hear this said before, and the belief in the eternal fire. Ah, they've got a red god too. Temeria is home to the headquarters and many commanderies of the Order of the Flaming Rose. It's on fire! And the outskirts. Like any large city, Vizima also has its outskirts. Near the city wall stand the houses of townspeople who could not afford to live in the city or could not stand the stench of its gutters. A little further out, among fields and meadows, peasants have their thatched roof homes. Unfortunately, hard times have left their mark on the outskirts. Many houses are vacant, their owners killed in the war, slain by monsters, or taken by the plague which ravages the area. I need a drink. Alright, so here's an interesting thing. We just fought some bard guests, right? It's not here. Because the only thing that pops up here is when you find a book about it. A lot of games add an entry to their Pokédex after you've come across them. And you're like, oh, look, I've seen this thing. I know it exists. That ain't how The Witcher works, bro. Broette. You gotta find a book about it. Or else you know nothing, and you're just Jon Snow. Literally Jon Snow. Snow of white of head. Alright, Catriona. I don't think this is one we had before. A disease which quickly spreads through all the northern countries after the war with Nilfgaard. Those who suffer from Catriona die a terrible death. Their convulsions become stronger each day. They vomit blood and mucus and have bloody diarrhea. That. Is that what I had? Did I have Catriona? Just kidding. After a fortnight or so, they die in agony. Seems real. Dwarves. Dwarves are shorter than humans, but tougher and more muscular. Male dwarves wear long beards. They are usually gruff, but can be merry, and are renowned for their stubbornness. Considered excellent craftsmen and warriors, many have earned grudging acceptance in human society. Still, it is not uncommon for young dwarves to join the Scoia'tael, again, only because I've done this before, rebels to fight for more rights for non-humans and an end to persecution. So, alright, so apparently we've got some non-human people that are unhappy with humans. That seems legit. And Ithlin's prophecy, an old elven prophecy about the end of the world. The wolf's blizzard approaches, the time of the sword and axe, the time of the white frost and white light, the time of madness and disdain, Ted Dared, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with the new sun, reborn of the elder blood, of Hennikar, of a planted seed, a seed that will not sprout but burst into flames. Cool. Found some more ingredients. Celandine, plant with medicinal properties. Okay, that's it. And formulae. Cats. I'm a cat. Stunts. No, okay. Cat, this potion grants visions in total darkness. Not visions, vision. The potion that's very different. This potion is made by mixing ingredients, providing a total of 1 measure of rebus, 2 measures of cuberth. Strong alcohol must be used as a base. Long-lasting, low toxicity. Cat is said to have been the first potion created specifically for witchers. The concoction allows witchers to pursue monsters into their lairs, including dark caves, ruins, and crypts, because it augments vision to pick up additional wavelengths of light. That's very sciencey. You go, medieval people. To prevent blinding, the imbiber's pupils automatically narrow when in bright light. This is possibly the potion most commonly used by witchers. Interesting. Alright, enough of that reedy stuff. My mouth is going hella dry.
Army life's tough.
Alright, well, I probably should have just read the thingies and then I'd have known what's going on. Let's go ahead and meditate here by a fire. I'm low on just a little bit of health, so we're going to... whoa, what are you doing? Oh, did I level up? I think I leveled up. Alright, which one of these over here is the level-y up thing? Alchemy, map. Hero. Yeah, look at this. I leveled up somewhere. Alright, guys, we get to do a little bit of chaos, right? Guess I can't put anything there. Oh. That was a story thing. I forget how this works. Anyway, so we're gonna roll a die 4, figure out which section we're in, and then in this section we're going to roll however many things are there, and figure out which system we're going to use, and then we're going to, well, can I even do some of these things? I can put 1 in there, 1 in there, so I can put 1, and okay, so yeah. Awesome. Finally get to do some chaosy stuff. We're gonna roll our die 4. That is a 3, so 1, 2, and 3 to steal sword. We got 3 options to choose from here, so we're gonna roll a die 6. 1 to 2 is a 1, 3 to 4 is a 2, 5 to 6 is a 3. 3 to 4 is 2, so fast steal. What do we have to choose from here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to choose from here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, like that. And roll ourselves a die 4. 2. So 1 and 2. Paralysis 1. Pain plus 15%. Imagine if we're using our steal and using fast, that it's a thing that helps us. Alright, let's roll a die 4 again. That is a 2, so we're in signs now. So I know I can pick from this. Can I pick? Doesn't look like I can pick anything from these. I don't have these signs yet. So it might be an automatic. So I'm going to be an Ard. And I've only got 1 thing to choose here. So we're just going to automatically click this one. We don't even have to roll for this. So what do we got? We've increased our angle to 180 degrees, which is good. Causes knockdown. You can right click and hold to power up the sign. Interesting. 90 degrees causes knockdown. Endurance 15. Wait. Should I have only done one or the other? Does this increase my total 180 plus 190? Maybe it's if I power it up, then it does 180? Very confused. And a chance to stun. Anyway, nothing else for me to pick in this section, so we're going to roll a die 6. 1 to 2 is a 1, 3 to 4 is 2, 5 to 6 is a 3. And a 2. 1 to 2 is a 1. Now we're going to roll a die 4, up in the air. 1, so strength. And so I've only got one thing to pick from, so we're going to go ahead and pick that. Give me damage, parry, vitality, resistance. Awesome. Oh, I've got more things to choose from now. Let's roll our die 6 again. Is a 1. 1 to 2 is a 1. So now we're going to roll our die 4 again. We're in attributes. 1 again, so we're in strength still, and we're going to roll a die 4, odds and evens. This will be odds, and this will be evens. Because that's got a 2 on it. I guess that's why. Yeah. That is a 4. That is an even. So strength level 2, another damage, parry, vitality, resistance, knockdown, all that good stuff. Boom. Ooh, look at all that it opened. Nice. I like how they've got like DNA looking molecule things in here. Right. Die 6 again. 2. 1 to 2 is a 1, so we're in attributes still. Roll ourselves a die 4. Okay, come on now. That's a 1 again. So we're going to roll a die 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oop, 1. So over here to Buzz. Immunity to pain. Damage is up. Dodge is down. Parry is down. Works only when Geralt is intoxicated. Okay. Don't know how often that happens, but cool. Roll our die 6 again. 1. Oh my god. So we're still in attributes. Roll a die 4. A 1 again. Are you serious? Okay, so strength still. Rolling our die 6. 5. 5 to 6 is a 3, so 1, 2, and 3. Brawl. Unlocks power up during fistfights. Okay. We are all out of talents now. Still a novitiate witcher. Let's meditate for an hour. And that'll heal us.
Damn, I'm thirsty. Be alert.
Tea. All right.
Life's tough. Be alert.
You don't gotta tell me twice, buddy. Alright, so we're in a little thing here. Got a Vizima herbalist.
Why, hello.
Hello, good sir. Let's talk to you.
Greetings.
How many chins you got?
What a despicable place. I'm trapped here with my goods while my wife and children wait in the city.
Why's that?
Vizima's gates are closed due to the plague. The gods be my witness. Nothing
crap. How am I
ruins
gonna get in
trade
there?
like an epidemic.
I guess we just have to wait.
Tell us about
Most of
it.
the disease
Huh, bro?
have died off,
Am I right?
But the beast and bandits now spread their own terror. All we're missing are tax collectors.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Why are you wearing a bell around your neck? Oh, I can trade with him. Let's ask some questions and then we'll trade with him. So what's with this plague, bro?
Plague.
What of it? 'Tis some variety of the bubonic. To be safe, I avoid any who appear even slightly ill. Aren't you afraid?
I'm immune to infectious diseases.
My grandfather claimed the same, insisting all the while that his bubonic ulcers were merely boils.
May the ground
Ew.
lie lightly upon him.
Yes?
I love the return to conversation quips that games give people. It's like completely out of left field. You know, may the dirt lie lightly on him. Yes. So tell me about this beast, bro.
I overheard it described as a phantom, appearing from nowhere, murdering those with a heavy conscience.
Interesting.
You might be next.
Royal officials would make a true feast for the beast, and other ghosts serve it, apparently in the form of untiring bloodhounds.
I'll have to ask the locals.
Yes?
So, you seen any bandits then, bro?
Any bandits in the outskirts?
Indeed. They call themselves the militia and extort bribes. Also, some sect from Vizima may have arrived here.
Do these men wear the salamander sign?
Never met them. But if they are a sect, the Reverend ought to know something.
I'll ask him.
Yes?
Alright, let me see about buying something from you. Oh. Okay. Blueberries. So we can buy alchemical stuff from them. Daisies, it's a gift. Giving our soul to a woman. Got some books here. Oh my god, 300. Subterranean plants. A herbarium, never heard that before, dedicated to plants that grow underground. What's the other one? Field plants. A herbarium, a valuable resource for anyone wishing to recognize some of the plants growing in the areas around Vizima. It's only 200. Man. Things are like 2-3 times what I've got. Man, I can't sell them these things. Need to get rid of them. The Book of the Swallow. Scroll contains a formula for a series of Witcher's potions, so I should probably read that. Need to get rid of those books somehow. I have a feeling I can store them in some manner, but I don't know how. Need to put some of this stuff away too. Alright, well, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Done with you then. Ooh, let's ask this traveler if he knows anything.
I dislike it here.
Oh,
Why,
good talk. There's a barrel. Oh yeah, we're gonna steal all the food. Cause why not, I guess, right? Any other barrels over here? Did I miss any? Oh, there's some right there. Ooh, there's a mercenary. What do you know, bro?
You await help from the Order of the Flaming Rose.
Nothing, apparently. Traveler.
Complain to King Foltez courtiers once I enter the city.
Okay, you do that.
Army life's tough.
Oh. Apparently I can just straight up leave. Didn't think I could.
Damn, I'm thirsty.
Ooh, a little smithy forge thing going on over here. A big barrel.
Grant me patience.
Some tiny barrels. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just gonna take your money and food that you stored here. Thanks. Ooh, a notice board.
A notice board. Maybe I can find some witcher's work.
Alright, here's where we pick up our fetch quests. Well, our kill quests, I guess. Left click on the notice board and drag any available notices into your inventory. Right click on the notice icon to read it and unlock new quests. Look for other notice boards to unlock additional quests. Barguest contract. Drowner contract. Ghoul contract. And an arrest warrant. Ah, for the professor's arrest. We're gonna take all those. Let's read these things. Brave man urgently needed. 10 Barguest skulls. Receive 100 orens. Okay. I think I can work on that. Church of the Eternal Fire seeks individuals capable of dealing with the drowners at the riverbank. Payment is contingent on supplying proof of killing 3 of the beasts. Bring their brains. Inquire with the Reverend. Oh, and here it'll tell you drowner entry is required in the bestiary. Probably because that will give us access to the brain. And let's right-click this one. Need the blood of at least 3 ghouls. Will pay handsomely. Kalkstein. Alchemist. And I need the ghoul entry first before I can do that. Okay. Book of Swallow. I should have read this already. White Gall. Swallow, Cat, Blizzard, Necrophage. It's a blade coating. Okay. Increases damage costs and necrophages. Cool. So I didn't have a couple of those, so it's adding that. Yep, that's new. The necrophage was new. Improves reflexes and reaction time, allowing the Witcher to better parry and evade attacks. Okay, brief, medium. Witchers usually drink the Blizzard Potion immediately before combat. The potion is also favored in especially dangerous situations. Necrophage increases damage to necrophages. Long-lasting. We don't drink it, so... are accustomed to poisonous vapors, yet even the most rancid ghouls and graviers cannot withstand the poison wounds inflicted by a blade coated with necrophage oil. Interesting. Alright. Let's go in here. Spent a lot of time not really getting anywhere. Oops. Sorry, guys. To meditate in inns, talk to the innkeeper and left-click meditation. Tip, you can also leave items in a tavern storage. Speak with the innkeeper and left-click on the storage icon. Recover your stored items at any time from any inn or tavern. Awesome. I thought there was a way to store stuff. Okay, so he's the guy one of the contracts is with. Innkeep Olaf. Hello, Olaf. How's your mum?
What do you want?
Give me a beer.
Your kind's not welcome here.
I said I wanted a beer.
Look at that chicken
We have no
creeping
more.
up on me.
Very well. I'll see what I have.
Good man.
Everyone drink up. We're closing.
Innkeeper, do that again and I'll get angry. Wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
All right, I'll just tend to my business and be on my way.
What can I do for you?
That was a little stretched scene. Don't, Alright, I'm a witcher.
Witcher.
He knows.
By the eternal fire.
Have any work for me?
No. Ask the Reverend.
Okay, I'll speak with him.
What can I do for you?
He's scared now.
Why the gloom?
I don't talk to strangers.
You're
Do you
barkeep.
for 5 orens?
For that, I'd talk to a bar guest all day.
Alright, let's hand him 5 orens. See what he says.
The plague was devastating. People died in droves. The wailing lingered for 3 moons. If not for the Reverend, we'd all have perished. No wonder we're wary of strangers. You don't know what it's like when the plague takes your family. The Reverend prayed all day to the eternal fire, taking no sustenance. His penance freed us from sin and strengthened our faith. We began by cleansing our homes of sin and filth. We gathered it up, and by the next day, all our foulness was buried or gone. The Reverend then spoke to all who remained. You have done well cleansing your households of sin. I know it was difficult, I know they be kin, but the eternal fire sent pestilence on them as punishment for their sins.
This is an old school reverend.
You are pure, you shall live. And we believed him, then went outside. The frost was biting, but we did our penance, crawling round the village, praying at the 5 chapels. The next day the village was quiet, as if all were asleep. Fewer have fallen sick since.
An edifying tale. Thanks.
Fewer, huh? But not none more.
What can I do for you?
Alright, looking for someone who stayed here.
Someone who stayed at this inn.
Look around the tables, but at night guests retire to their rooms. Return tomorrow if you must talk to them.
All right, I'll look around.
What can I do for you?
Alright, I want to store my junk. Do you have a trunk that I can store my junk in? Alright, so let's keep the contracts over there, and the scrolls, and the books. Oh, I got a valuable ring. How can I equip it? Oh, I look fancy now. Bottled water. Oh, I got 2 stacks of bottled water. It's only stacked to 7? Don't understand that. Let's store some of that here, I suppose. I wish I could keep potions in my thing. They're alchemy, right? Oh, here's my arrest warrant thing. That's a quest item. Guess I'll... Interesting. Alright. Man, such a small inventory space. I don't like it. Oops, not what I wanted. Let's drink something, I suppose. Doesn't seem to be much use for it other than to drink it. Baskets. Let me steal from the baskets. Apparently nobody minds if you steal stuff, so I will do so with pleasure. I do try to loot everything. Hey, chicken, 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 chicken. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's right, you run right to that fire. You run right to that fire, bruh. Alright.
Greetings, handsome. You look a tinge fatigued. Wait, didn't you rescue that child at the gate?
By chance.
By chance? Really? If only the local peasants chance to do good once in a while. Oh, no matter.
Aren't you a local peasant? Beer, I suppose.
I'll bring it in a minute. You're quite a talker.
Alright, let's roll a die for odds and evens. 4 is an even. Let's go with our even here.
In a minute, dear. I need to fill another order.
So I'm not getting that beer then. Yeah, let's talk to these guys.
Are dying like flies from the plague.
That sounds fun.
Michael the guard buys hunting trophies.
What do you want?
Always give strangers such a warm welcome.
It's all the same. The beast will have us all.
I'm glad we talked.
Let's celebrate.
Sure. Participate in drinking contests to gain information and rewards. Left-click drink in dialogues to choose a beverage. Characters often have drink preferences and may refuse anything but their favorite beverage. Outdrink your opponent, but take care not to pass out. Oh boy.
What's that?
Okay. Oh boy. This is making. Oh, what's that? Oh, I can't find that. It's probably just saying that I'm drunk. Alright, well, I'm about to run out of alcohol, but okay. Oh god, okay. Well, I don't think I can outdrink this guy.
For some peace and...
So, outdrank you.
Strong head you have there.
Don't I get a prize for winning?
Drank with a merchant recently. Weak-headed he was. Take his book.
Thanks.
Oh. Got something. Tome of Fear and Loathing, Volume 1. Oh god. Oh god, I don't remember this. Getting drunk like this. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's find his book. Tome of Fear and Loathing Volume 1, the first volume of a work on necrophages. It provides information on ghouls and graviers. Awesome. These are valuable things. It's a good thing I didn't have to pay for that. The bestiary describes necrophages, the ghoul and the gravier. It provides information on fighting methods and alchemical ingredients that can be obtained from the bodies of these monsters. It's added to the bestiary. Nice, let's check that out. Oh, gravier bone, obtained from the bodies of graviers. Ghoul blood, obtained from ghouls. See, we've earned some stuff to get from ghouls. Obtained from the bodies of drowned dead, devourers, drowners, ghouls, and graviers. Abomination lymph. Interesting. Obtained from the bodies of fledgers, scimitars, garcanes, ghouls, alps, ruxae, and bloodzoogers. What else we got? Anything? White vinegar. An alchemical catalyst obtained from the carcasses of ghouls, ghouls, scimitars, and graviers. Alright, let's read this thing here. So here's a gravier. Ugh, nasty looking thing. He wants a kiss. Look at that. Occurrence. Graviers appear whenever they, or wherever they can find food, preferably human corpses, but any carcass will do. Immunities. They are immune to common poisons and resistant to knockdown attempts. It's good things to know, so I wouldn't want to try and use... What do I have? Ard? Is that what I've got? I don't know what I've got right now. Tough skin and thick muscles protect them from blows, so I'd probably want to use heavy on them, not quick. Susceptibility, sensitive to silver. Alright, so you want to use a silver sword, which I don't have yet. And a necrophage oil. The strong style is most effective against gravier. Yeah, there we go, strong style. Graviers try to knock their victims down and eat them alive. So you want to try and evade them. These are all the things you get from them. After the war with Nilfgaard, I love these sections here, where it's like, tells you cool stuff. It's like my favorite part of a, magic card, too. After the war with Nilfgaard, graviers became a real plague. Until then, the monsters were familiar only to specialists and professional beast killers. Thus, everyone mistook them for ghouls. Today, any child could give an accurate description of gravier, and people who have passed near battlefields or necropolises offer first-hand accounts of the horrible murders committed by these ruthless necrophages. Ghouls! Occurrence. Ghouls are encountered on battlefields as well as in cemeteries and abandoned crypts. Resistant to common poisons, sensitive to silver and necrophage oil, strong style is most effective against them. Experienced witchers use group style when fighting them in multiple groups, or in a group, yeah. See, this is very important stuff we learn here. This is stuff you gotta learn the hard way and probably die otherwise if you don't have these books. Tactics. I don't think I got this book the first time I played through. I don't remember this. A group of ghouls will try to knock an opponent down, surround him, and start eating him alive. That sounds fun. There's the stuff you get from them. Ghouls are said to have been humans who were once forced into cannibalism and, after many years spent in dark crypts, underwent a horrifying transformation. Only human flesh can satisfy their eternal hunger, so they kill people and store the remains in the recesses of their lairs. Fun. I am lay drunk. I need to put my book away. Let's go this way. Ooh, I don't like this. He's walking fine. And I outdrank him. Here, I can talk to him here, and it'll pop me up over there. Oh, nope. Okay, made me automatically walk there. Whatever. Don't like this.
What can I do for you?
Let's store something. Let's store this book. Yay! Apparently you can only stack this stuff to 10. Because, you know, I guess why not? Really bothers me when things don't stack to 99. What was I playing where it was like it stacked, everything stacked to 99? Oh. I'm thinking of Minecraft. Minecraft you only stack to 64, but some things only stack to 16, because you know, that makes sense. What is that, eggs? There's 2 Alvins. Alvin! Alvin! Hello.
Do you want to ask me something?
Apparently not. We've already talked.
We'll speak later.
Let's talk to the little boy. Hi, little boy.
You saved me, right?
I helped.
I wonder what'll happen to me now.
Waiting for your kin to come?
No, my family has passed on.
Sorry, kid.
It's all right. I barely knew them.
Well, that was a tough car. Are you drinking too? I know at some point we take Siri along with us, but like, let's take Alvin with us until then. He seems hardcore. Fist fighter, tough fist fighter, wimpy fist fighter, Fat Fred. Let's... Ah, more bears.
No challengers.
And Flint and chicken. Hey guys, don't mind me, I'm just taking everything. Dried fruit? What kind of dried fruit? That looks odd. Goat's milk? Yum. Cow's milk. And some honeycomb. Wait, what did that say? Soldier... Oh, okay.
What's up? Your mother sucks dwarf cock.
Oh. Whoa. Excuse your language there, buddy. Who do I talk to? Talk to you?
Want a beating, stranger? We fight for money.
Yeah, let's fight while I'm drunk. Seems like a good idea.
I'll kick your ass and make money doing it.
We'll see.
A yellow base indicates characters you can fist fight. Left click to attack them, right click and hold to block your opponent's punches. Okay, this ought to be fun with a controller.
Who wants to get slapped? You fight like a lass.
See, there's no like weird flame thingy. I don't know how many, like, when am I supposed to swing again?
Who wants to get slapped? You fight like a lass.
Oh, I think I'm losing. See, that's what I want to do. I want to fight like that. But I'm not. Uh-oh, stuck in a screen here.
You win, Wanderer. Take your coin and leave me be.
How much should I get? think I got 10. Nice.
Who wants to get slapped?
Let's see. Can I heal myself? Oh, I didn't even check my, oh, won't tell me here. Gotta pause it. Attack efficiency reduced by 50%. Interesting. Temporarily accelerates vitality. Now, can I double that? Does it replace it? Ah, I can double it.
No challengers?
Can I triple it? Mutton leg? I thought it was a chicken leg. Alright.
What's that?
Oh, something happened to me. Oh, maybe my health went all the way up. Maybe it does something different. Accelerates vitality. Oh, this is in-game minutes, not, I forgot about that. In-game minutes, not real-world minutes. Let's, I don't want a tough fist fighter. Let's,
Want a beating, stranger? We fight for...
It's around his neck.
I'll kick your ass and make money doing it.
We'll see.
I'm drunk and this is happening.
I'll smash your face.
What are you doing?
You fight like a lass.
I don't know why I can't throw a second punch.
What's that?
Ow. Bastard.
Hit me, chickie.
Why can't I hit you? What is happening? I like can't hit him. I don't know why.
To get slapped.
Okay, well, fist fighting is a little messed up mechanic-wise, I think.
No challengers?
You win, Wanderer. Take your coin and leave me be.
Alright, seems fair. Oh, I got 50 now? Alright, I'm rolling in dough. Oh, I'm not quite as drunk anymore either. Nice. Ooh. What was that?
No challengers?
Is that me being slightly less drunk again? We need to look up what we really need to do. So, I can, wait, do I have ghoul's blood? I thought I got a thing for ghouls. Yeah, ghoul's blood. Awesome. So now I just need to find some ghouls. I can complete that. Otherwise, I guess I need to just wander around. Prominent residence. Find the Reverend. Berenger. Yeah.
I'm itching to it.
Alright. Alright guys, well I think that's it for me. We didn't really do much today, but have like a good night out on the town, it seems like. Watch some creepy possessed demon child. But we're gonna call it a game here. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, I am HobFoote. You can find me on Mixer usually, mixer.com/HobFoote, HobFoote, link down in the description. Also, link down in the description if you want to chat with me on Twitter. That's at HobFoote, HobFoote. And yeah, so you can just hit me up and we can chat about stuff, right? If you got any questions, comments, letters of resignation, or other such queries, you can leave those down in the comment section on YouTube, or you can head over to the live stream when I'm doing that, and we can hang out as we play this game and, you know, nerd out about whatever we want, or just hang out. We can hang out and talk with other people that want to hang out. And yeah, but, you know, sometimes it's hard to have a good conversation in those mediums, so hit me up on Twitter and we can be internet friends. That'd be cool. Help us feed the internet monster, right? It's been a while since I've done this, so I'm probably forgetting stuff. But, you know, feed it some hands down below. And I think that guy's taking a piss. Wow, he's literally taking the piss. Damn, I'm thirsty. I got real distracted now. Damn. Stupid game. But, what was I saying? Yeah, like and subscribe, I think that's what I was saying, if you want to. Cool, guys, that's it for me. Peace out, Girl Scouts.